Hey guys, what is up? It is Spooky Noodles, and I am here with a ebook haul. Yes, I know I just did that. Yep. Thank you, phone. I'm here with an ebook haul, and I got 3 books here to show you. Actually, I have 5 books to show you. My bad. I have 5 horror books to show you. They're not all going to be up your alley, but maybe some of these you'll be interested in. One is a short story. The rest are novels, or at least I believe they're novels. Well, no, my bad, correction. One is a short story, one is a short story collection, and then you have, I think, a collection of stories that all blend together, and then 2 novels. So, hopefully that wasn't too confusing. So the first one I want to show you guys is, if I can, Michael Wetzel's Pied Piper of the Undead. And you got this water tank that has that sprayed painted on it. Pretty cool. I don't know the synopsis, so we're about to read it. It is a short book, so I didn't really want to read the synopsis because I don't want to give it away. But let's just do it. Peter is 13 years old, so a coming-of-age story. That's awesome. He is also the only survivor in his hometown, Rockville, of the zombie apocalypse. With the town overrun by undead residents, Peter has taken refuge on the town's water tower, safe from the hungry zombies. He passes time by playing video games and eating junk food. But as the familiar residents become more fixated on young Peter, he finds he will have to make a choice that could change his life for better or worse. The Pied Piper of the Undead is 16,000 plus words. It is for mature readers and contains adult content and language. So that is Michael Wetzel's Pied Piper of the Undead. Yeah, like I said, it's a very short story. It sounded very interesting, and I think it's free. I don't remember how much I paid for it, so I'm thinking it's free. So yeah, hop on this book. I haven't read it yet, but it sounds very interesting. So, yeah, okay, on to the next book. This book is only 99 cents on Amazon right now. And I've heard pretty good things about this author. I hear he's like kind of splatterpunk, I guess. Don't quote me on that, but I heard that he's splatterpunk. So I hear his books are gory is what I'm trying to say. And that sounds right up my alley. So let me read this really quickly. A rogue Deathbringer, as members of the Global Society of Reapers are known, initiates an apocalyptic plot in order to gain ultimate power. As a night of terror and blood unfolds in Danbridge, Tennessee, an unstoppable army of sentient living dead rises to destroy the living for the rogue Reaper, who seeks to wipe out all of humanity. So yeah, that is, oh, I didn't even show you guys the cover, did I? My bad. Let me show you Brian Smith's Deathbringer. Not much of a cover, but, and especially since you got the light, you guys can't even read his name, but it's Brian Smith, like I said before, if I said it before. And yeah. So let's go to the next ebook, which just came out today. So if I upload this today, which is August 13th, Thursday, it came out today, and it sounds very interesting. And it also has one of my friends in it. Well, we're kind of friends, not really, but Nikki Noir, I think that's how you say her name, Nikki Noir. She's in this, and I think I also have Robert Essig, or Essig, I'm not sure how to say his name. He's in this, and I think that's all of my friends in this book. But it sounds super awesome. Let me read to you what it's about, and then, yeah. So first of all, this is edited by K. Trap Jones, and it has stories by John McNee, K.G. Moore, Robert Essig, or Essig. Oh, C.M. Saunders, I know that person. Brian Asman, Chandler Morrison, Nikki Noir, Joshua Rex, Erica Sneeve, Paul Stansfield, Matthew Weber, Patrick Winters, and Matthew Vaughn. So that it's called Welcome to the Splatter Club. It has a blade and a chainsaw, and it has I don't know what skull that is. I'm gonna guess it's a bison. I don't know, but yeah, it has barbed wire down there too. Yeah, there's no synopsis. This is an anthology, so it just tells you the definition of splatter and punk. And then it says, welcome to the Splatter Club is 13 stories of hypersensitive horror with no limits. The ceremony includes black magic curses, encounters of the fourth kind, a bizarre office politics. Story settings range from a dystopic United Kingdom down to the convenience store stocking a very malicious product. Praised for the editors and authors, and then it just has a bunch of people saying, oh my god, these people are great. So yeah, for sure, welcome to the Splatter Club. Sounds super interesting to me. I want to learn how to be gory, but I don't think gore is necessary for a story. But that being said, I do want to be good at it, you know? So I'm going to read this book, and I'm going to be... I already heard good things about this from one of my favorite reviewers, which is Blurb. I think that's his name on YouTube. If I'm remembering his name correctly, I think it's Blurb. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. But if I remember to do it, I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description. I probably won't remember, but he's an awesome dude and an awesome reviewer. He does the best reviews, I swear to God. Yeah, welcome to the Splatter Club. Yeah. Alright, and then the last one I got here is, you might be familiar with this if you follow Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. They have done 2 of the stories from this collection. And it's all narrated by Jason Hill, the guy who does the Horror Hill podcast. And that is Midnight Men by Kevin David Anderson. So this is pretty interesting. I'll get into it in a second here. It's the supernatural adventures of Earl and Dale. So let me read the synopsis for you, if there is a synopsis. The witching hour. But the creatures of darkness are not confined to the shadows of the night. Lonely stretches of highways, bustling college campuses, quaint suburban neighborhoods, pricey upscale day spas. They're everywhere. Earl and Dale, a pair of burly truckers, seem to be drawn to those that dwell in the darkness. Monster hunters by default, they confront the evil fearlessly, and with just a bit of humor. Vampires, werewolves, half-human spider demons, and those that prey on the innocent. All will realize they've met their match when they go ahead with the Midnight Men. So yeah, this sounded right up my alley when I listened to the stories. I don't know why everything got bright in my video, but yeah, probably because this is so blue, so everything went from blue to red. But yeah, if I take this away, yeah, see, it changes back to the cool color, but that's funny. But yeah, this is very interesting. If you haven't heard the stories Chilling Tales for Dark Nights had done, I'm probably not going to link it in the description if I'm being honest, but go check it out. Type Kevin David Anderson Midnight Men into the YouTube search bar, and it should probably pop up for Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. Jason Hill narrates it, and he's my favorite narrator of like all time. So yeah, go check it out. It's a pretty cool cover. Not gonna lie though, that werewolf looks kind of goofy. But yeah, Kevin David Anderson already tasted his writing from Chilling Tales for Dark Nights, so I'm probably going to skip ahead to certain stories. Like Green Eyes and Chili Dogs was the first story that got narrated by Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. That was really good. I'm probably not going to read it as read it a second time. Then Night of the Spider, haven't heard that one yet, or haven't read that one yet. And then I'm trying to find the one that I do know of. The Greatest Fear, I'm not sure about that one. forget what it's called, but they don't have a what do you call it? Candy with a K. Okay, I'm done going through this because there should have been a I don't know. This is weird. But anyways, yeah, super interesting stuff here. I can't wait to give it a read. I think Greatest Fear was the one they narrated, the second one they narrated on Chilling Tales for Dark Nights, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it sounds very interesting. And that's it for my ebook haul. I did get some other westerns, but I'm not gonna go into what I got for westerns. They're really just, they were all free, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get around to reading them, especially since my taste is kind of going from western to horror again. But yeah, I'm very excited about oh, I forgot one book. I am so sorry. I said there was 5, and I'm gonna tell you the 5. So I apologize about that. There's one more. It's called Blind Sight by Peter Watts. And this is a abduction story, I believe. It took me forever to find it. I looked on a few pages that I was trying to find alien stories or UFO stories that were of the horror genre, and I found this. Let me read the synopsis real quick, and then we'll be done with the video. And of course, it has to be a super long synopsis, so lucky you guys. I probably won't read the whole thing, but we'll see. 2 months since 65,000 alien objects clenched around the Earth like a luminous fist, screaming to the heavens as the atmosphere burned them to ash. 2 months since that moment of brief, bright surveillance by agents unknown. 2 months of silence, while the world holds its breath. Now some half-derelict space probe, sparking fitfully past Neptune's orbit, hears a whisper from the edge of the solar system, a faint signal sweeping the cosmos like a lighthouse beam. Whatever's out there isn't talking to us. It's talking to some distant star, perhaps, or perhaps to something closer, something en route. So, who do you send to force introductions on an intelligence with motives unknown, maybe unknowable? Who do you send to meet the alien when the alien doesn't want to be met? You send a linguist with multiple personalities, her brain surgically partitioned into separate sentient processing cores. You send a biologist so radically interfaced with machinery that he sees X-rays and tastes ultrasound, so comprised by graphs of splices he no longer feels his own flesh. You send a pacifist warrior in the faint hope she won't be needed, and the fainter one she'll do any good if she is. You send a monster to command them all, an extinct humanoid predator once called vampire, recalled from the grave with the voodoo and recombinant genetics and the blood of a sociopaths. And you send a synthesis. Wow, I can't say that word. An informational topologist with half his mind gone, as an interference between here and there, to conduit through which the dead center might hope to understand the bleeding edge. You send them all to the edge of the interstellar space, praying you can trust such freaks and retrofits with the fate of the world. You fear they may be more alien than the thing they've been sent to find, but you'd give anything for that to be true, if you only knew what was waiting for them. So, it's not right up my alley, but it sounds entertaining, so I got it. I think it was like 99 cents, I'm not really even sure, but yeah, I got it. And not much more to say other than I got it. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but I hope it's good when I get around to reading it. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get around to reading it, but yeah, that's all of my ebooks. We're back to the Pied Piper of the Undead on here. And yeah, I gotta say, out of all of these books, I'm probably most excited for the one that just released today, Welcome to the Splatter Club. Because it has two of my friends in this, and I can't wait to read it. I might find some new authors that I like C.M. Saunders, I believe had stories narrated on the No Sleep podcast and Chilling Tales for Dark Nights, but I could be wrong. With that being said, I can't wait to read this book. It's gonna be a fun one. In fact, I'm thinking about doing my own little, like, readathon for Halloween, because it seems like everyone's doing a readathon for Halloween. And my readathon would be, like, it would be two things. You would, probably read an anthology, and then read one horror novel. You know, that would be it. That would be my challenge. But, of course, I'm not doing that, because I already have Paul's challenge, and I'm considering doing Books of Blood's challenge, because both of their challenges sound great and fun. One lasts 3 months, the other one I'm not really sure. I think it's just Halloween or Halloween month, I'm not sure, you know, October. I'm not really sure, I didn't really watch the video in full, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. But anyways, yeah, Welcome to the Splatter Club, sounds super dope, and I'm gonna read it soon. As you know, I'm still reading Hunger on the Chisholm Trail. I think that's how you say it, because everyone was correcting me, and I apologize for saying it wrong. Hunger on the Chisholm Trail. It's really hard to say, especially with my speech impediment. So, yeah. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I know I had a pretty up and down day. A lot of work, and I actually wrote 3,000 words today. Yeah, I wrote 3,000 words in a short story I'm working on. I think I'll talk about it more in the writing vlog, but screw it, I'll just talk about it here. I started a story about kayaking, and it may have a Wendigo in it. I'm not sure yet. It could be an alien. It could be something else. I don't know. Haven't really decided on a monster, but I don't even have a name for the story yet, but yeah, I wrote 3,000 words today. The other day I wrote 300, so right now I'm at 3,380 words written, and yeah, I'm doing pretty well with the writing today. I don't know what else to write at the moment, so I'm taking a break for the day. But yeah, it's a fun story. It's about 3 friends going kayaking. I mean, what's so scary about that, right? But yeah, it's a pretty fun story so far to write. I'm trying to be as detailed as I can, but at the same time, I don't want to be too detailed. So yeah, I'm like, if I mention something, I'm only gonna mention it once. I'm not gonna beat you over the head with it like, the woods are green, the woods are green. You know, I'm not gonna do that, you know. But I try to be a little bit more detailed than I am. I'm not really good at settings. I'm not really good with tenses. But we'll get there. I did buy a book, not buy a book. I found a book at my storage unit, which is about grammar and style, and I think I'm gonna read it. It's one of those complete idiot's guide books, and it's perfect for me because I'm an idiot. But yeah, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. It was a fun day. Got a lot done today, especially that 3,000 words I wrote, like in like a flash. That was pretty good. It was just the words were coming to me, you know. There are things I want to change though, because I want to make it clear about something, but I'm going to have to fix it later, because right now I feel like either reading or watching YouTube, so probably gonna do one of those 2 things. But it's been fun, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day and a spooky night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces.
Now I am become death.